the Rose Bowl. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Spartans' offense will be first on the attack. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point.
He's going to take a shot right away. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Escapes the sack. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Turns it loose. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bruins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Nico Iamaleava, right on target last time out, completing better than 70% and a 300-yard day.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Defense all over him. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Iamaleava on the move. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They're all over it. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Throwing, Iamaleava. Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Spartan. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Knight. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Iamaleava. Right side, it's Cox.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a nice looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Not going to get. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Play fake, Iamaleava. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Iamaleava. In traffic, it's Matthews. He's stopped.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Iamaleava. Got his man. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Bruins. Oh.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Fancher. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Rush is on. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. Touchdown, Sparty. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Here's Iamaleava to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ellis. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. He fires a bullet to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Powers through. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with Minnesota taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Pass to 6. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Imaliava. Left side is Knight. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Imaliava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Imaliava dumps it to the back. Right side, it's Knight. Nice move, creates some space. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Moving the pocket, it's Imaliava. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see if they can beat the play clock this time after the delay. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Iamaleava escapes the pressure to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Go! Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sends it back in motion. Iamaleava. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. On the run, it's Knight. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Motion from the back. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Turns it upfield. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Moves the pocket. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Caught. And he will score! Touchdown, UCLA! Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back.